Right, guys, today we got a special guest for you. Right now we're with Michael. Yeah. Okay. So today we got my brother. He's going to be helping me, my little brother. He's going to be helping with the installation instructions for the Ford VCM3 VNCI. Okay. So we've already advanced things a little bit for you, just so it'll be a little bit quicker. We downloaded the two files, principal files you're going to need. And the first one is the VMware Player 17. And then the second one is the actual image. Those are the only two files you really need to make this work. The third file are the drivers, but those are needed if you're going to be doing a local installation. But if we're going to be doing it through the VMware player, so it will not conflict with anything you got on your PC, all you need are these two files. And look at the size. Important note, always use the online instructions because things change. Like, for example, the main company that makes VMware, the download link was down for some reason. I can't remember what it was, but no problem. When you click on the online instructions at the bottom of your instruction sheet, in our folder, it'll bring you here. And one of the files, as you can see, is the VCM instructions, and other files are here. Look at that, VMware player. You can download the player right here. It's right on the online instruction sheet. So you open that instruction sheet, and you'll find a link to download the image, the GC IDS VCM3 image. So these are really the only two files you need. The VMware player to play the image of the IDS, the GC IDS VCM3 image. That's it. The third file are the drivers, but in reality, everything is contained in here, so it's not necessary. The drivers are if you are doing a local install. So really with just these two files, that's it. You're done. So all you're going to do once you have player installed, okay, you open this application, the VMware player. This, of course, you're going to have to extract it with the included password in your available in the online instructions or the instruction sheets that came with your VCM3. And of course, you're going to use WinRAR to extract this. If you don't have WinRAR, just open up Google and type that in, WINRAR. It'll come right up. And you simply open this files that you extract inside a VMware player. And that is it. It's only 3 steps. Download these files, install the player, open the extracted file. It's not rocket science, guys. For the older guys, think about this VMware player as your VCR, the GC IDS as your cassette tape. Once you extract and take this cassette tape out of its packaging, you insert it into the player and you hit the play button. Hey man, I think that's pretty simple. So when you're downloading large files, it's actually good to use a download manager, and one that's pretty good and free is called Free Download Manager. So it allows you to resume downloads, and it can even download faster than normal. So that's a good little tip. Also, like, so when there's large downloads, some downloads could be 100 gigs, 250 gigs that we have. So the Free Download Manager definitely helps to get those downloads taken care of a lot faster. All right, so here's what the link looks like, and this is the actual web page. It's very simple. Click the download button, guys. I went ahead and installed it and even did the download just so you can see what it looks like. Now what you're going to do is extract that image, and the way you extract it, we already got WinRAR on this PC, so you can just right click and then you just select extract, just like that. So Michael, he can figure it out, so you should know what to do as well. So he's going to enter in the password. So he's already put in the password that you get from the instructions, and then you just click OK to extract the file. And he is extracting the file, and as you can see, it's extracting it to another folder just created right there with the same name. So we're going to bring you back when this is done extracting. Anyway, Michael, tell them how old you are.
I am 13 years old.
13 years old.
And I'm going to high school this year.
Hey, look at that. He's going to high school already, man. I remember when he came, he was a little bitty boy. Mm-hmm. Now he's big, going to high school. It's crazy. Okay, while that's actually extracting, we're going to advance things a little bit. Let's go ahead and install VMware Player, because you need the player to open the image. So he's going to install that. I'm not going to tell him how to install it. I think it's self-explanatory. Anybody can install an application these days. When you're copying the password from the online instruction files, You use the command, like you use the keyboard to do it, right? How do you copy so that you make sure you have the right password?
So if you have a file or something open and you want to copy it,
He did forget that you need to highlight the text that you want to copy first.
all you want to do is press Control and Z, which is copy. And when you want to paste into like a search bar or anything, you want to press Control V, and it'll paste it right there. But that you have to type in one by one.
Hey, that's a good tip. Hey, man, we're going to have lessons, PC lessons by Michael on this channel as well, guys. So I know some of you guys might be a little bit behind on doing some of the simpler things like getting these installs done. But Michael is here. He's going to be here to help you guys. Next time I'll let my little son do the next installation if it's too hard for you guys. He's only 2. He's about to be 3 next month. He would have done this one, but he's sleeping. I think the extraction is finished, and this message came up because there was a previous version installed on this machine. So he's going to go ahead and reboot. All right, it's back up. So he's going to go ahead and continue here. I'm not going to tell him what to do. He's going to figure it out. I think he's old enough. And that's it. Michael did the installation of VMware Player all by himself. So he's rebooting right now. Then we're going to come back to the PC and continue to open the actual VNCI image using VMware Player. All right, machine has booted up, and Michael found the icon for VMware Workstation 17 Player. So he's going to open it up. And when it first come up, it asks for a license. So I'm going to let him pick which option he should do. I'm not going to tell him anything. He's going to have to figure that part out. So what are you going to do next?
Do that.
Why are you going to do that?
So then I can type in the license key.
And what is the license key? Do you have a license key?
No.
Okay, what's your other option? Oh.
Very.
Ah. All right, now you have VMware Workstation open. So what are you going to do next? Remember you extracted something? It was in the instructions. What did you extract?
The image.
The image. So the next step is to open that image in the player. That's telling you about updates. You can skip that. We don't need to do that. So how would you open the image? They have some very big options here. I'm not going to tell you which one to click to open that image. And I think you know where it's located at. Where did we save it? Where did you download? Where was it downloaded at? Do you know where the downloads are at? Which one would it be? I wonder. I'm looking at all of these. Oh, you actually picked the right one? Okay. What would you want to do here? You want to cancel? Oh, okay. So you've added the image now to VMware Workstation Player. Now, if you want to actually play this so that you open it, what would you press, you think?
This one.
Which one? The one that says what?
Play virtual machine.
You're just too smart. Go ahead and do it. What it says? It says, if you don't know, what would you click?
I copy it.
Wow. It's loading. And there it is. Michael, you just did the installation of the GC VNCI VCM3 all by yourself. At this point, all you would need to do is plug in your VNCI VCM3 into the USB port, and it's going to prompt you to always connect it to the virtual machine. And that's it. Just that simple. Now you've got unlimited IDS. You would just click right here where it says IDS loader, but we're not going to do it in this case. And you've got unlimited IDS, and you're ready to go. In the case you already had your module plugged in, you would go up here to player and removable devices. And it would be under here MDI2. We don't have it because we don't have ours plugged in. And you would just tell it simply to connect, right? But that's it. So, Michael, what do you think about this installation? Do you think, how old do you say you are?
I said I'm 13.
13. Do you think a 12-year-old could do this installation?
For sure.
11-year-old?
For sure.
10-year-old?
For sure.
Wow. So what about an adult? Do you think an adult could do this installation?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, man. All right, guys, there you have it. Hey, Michael did this installation of the VNCI VCM3. Very easy. He said a 10-year-old can do it. So if you guys are having trouble, look for a 10-year-old around in the area at least, and they'll be able to install this for you, no problems. Anyway, by the way, if you don't have the VNCI GC VCM3, head over to our website, globalcommerceca.com, and pick yours up today. You get unlimited IDS, program modules, engine computers, everything from scratch. We've got videos using it. Head over there, pick yours up today. All right, guys, make sure if it's the first time, you definitely open the VNCI Manager on the desktop and click Update to update the firmware on your device, and periodically check if there's any bugs. We update the firmware. I've got a video on showing you how to update the firmware if you still can't get it by just clicking on that button. So check out the other video on the channel, guys. Everything is there for you. It's very simple, basic. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Hey, man, if you didn't know this, now you know. And knowing is half the battle. See you on the little troubleshooting steps, troubleshooting tips in case you might have some issues. If it gives you any kind of thing like, you know, some people's PCs are different. If it says something like you don't have virtualization enabled, just search right here on YouTube how to enable virtualization on your PC. It's a quick setting you might have to change on your PC. If it tells you anything about the CPU counters error, just right click on the actual image once you have it in, go to settings. And then right here where it says processor, click on that, and it says virtualize CPU performance counters. Just uncheck that box. And that's it. Tell it okay at the bottom, like that. And then you should be able to play. Anything else, any small minor thing comes up, just search whatever error comes up, just put it right here in YouTube, search it. It's probably a quick 2-second step and you're done. But that's it, guys. Very simple. It's only complicated if we make it complicated.